says hello, you twinkle above.
Everybody, it's Artist on Record, and now bad breaking news from Sesame Street. The lovable Bob McGrath has passed away, and it's all coming up next. We're going to talk about him and what he meant to me, and I hope he meant something to you because this is pretty big. He was lovable. He's part of my youth. I'm sure he's a part of your youth. Don't touch that dial. It all starts now. Welcome back, everybody. You're an Artist on Record. And today we just got breaking news that Bob McGrath, the lovable Bob McGrath of Sesame Street, has passed away. And I know what you're saying. You're like, a musician? He's from Sesame Street. But no, he's was a musician before Sesame Street. And we're going to get into this really quick. But who's in the chat with me? And if you're here, if I can't see you right now, hopefully I'll get to see you. The comments aren't showing up. I see a couple of people over here. I see David Hill, and we have a couple of people in here. This is really, really sad, really sad. But if it's your first time here, everybody, make sure you do me one favor while you're here. Just make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to be reminded when we're coming on. You never know when we're coming on for any breaking news that comes to my desk, and I could bring it your way as well, whether it's good or bad. And this is Artist on Record. We're a channel that dedicates from music from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s, 80s, and of today. But he was a gentleman that meant something to me. And actually, here's a song he did in Sesame Street in 1969, Good Morning Starshine. Check it out. And a really I'm here, everybody. Sorry, I lost you really quick. But we're talking right now. Thanks for joining. We're talking about Bob McGrath has passed away from Sesame Street. I'm sure everybody grew up with him. I know I did. And for you young kids out here, if you didn't know who Bob McGrath is, well, he was the lovable character in Sesame Street. He is singing Good Morning Starshine, the song from Hair, 1969.
Morning singing song,
very cool, very cool. And he also did a lot of records as well. I'm going to get into that, but who's here in the chat with me over here? Tickle Pink, good to see you over here. Thanks for showing up over here. And this is breaking news. So just coming to my way, Bob McGrath has passed away. He's been one of the longest human characters on the series since the show first aired. He played, and right here, David's right over here, right there. He played the first version of the Sesame Street theme song. That's right, David. Yep, you know. Yeah. It's very sad. Let me look at some of the comments that are coming here your way. And hold on one second. And yeah, I guess it's very sad. He was one of those characters. But anyway, if it's your first time here, please subscribe. And it's good to see everybody over here. Let's talk a little bit about Bob while we get into some pictures I could put up of him for you guys. Alrighty. It looks like over here, well, like I said, he was one of the longest human characters of the series. And in July 2016, he announced that he would not return to the show for its 47th season because it would be retooling the series, but the company did say that McGrath would continue to represent the workshop at public events. And McGrath said that his two favorite moments on Sesame Street were Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, a 1978 Christmas special, and also and the 1983 sequence that addressed the death of a longtime character, Mr. Hooper, played by his good friend Will Lee, right over here. Yeah, there he is, Will Lee. He had died the previous year. In the mid-60s, McGrath he was a well-known recording artist in Japan as well. And there's a label of one of his old vintage records, if you could find that. He was doing produced by Mitch Miller, as you could see over there. And he had a successful hit of folk songs, ballads sung in Japan. And he also appeared 1966 on To Tell the Truth, and I've Got a Secret in 1967. And then from 69 to 2016, he went on to Sesame Street right here. Yeah, there he is, the lovable Bob McGrath. You'll be missed, my friend. Yeah. He also wrote children's books, including Uh Uh-oh, Gotta Go, and Oops, Excuse Me, Please. And McGrath, Sing Me a Story was nominated for the 7th Annual Independent Music Awards for Children's Album of the Year. Let's see if I got any photos, some vinyl right here. There he is. Bob McGrath. It's from Sesame Street. It's pretty cool. Bob McGrath and his wife Ann, they married in 1958. They had 5 children, 5 granddaughters, and 3 grandsons. They were in Teaneck, New Jersey, and they had a ranch in Norwood. Bob McGrath passed away on December 4th, 2022, at the age of 90 years old. Oh man, this is a sad one for me. I gotta be honest with everybody here. But let's see who's in the chat really quick. Say hi to everybody. Teresa, always good to see you. Another sad loss. I know, I know. It's around the holidays. Tickle Pink, my 3 kids watched Sesame Street growing up. So did I. So did I. I'm 55, so I remember like, well, 67 I was born, but I could remember like 69, 68 being little and watching him sing these great songs. I wish I could play the whole song, but YouTube will copyright everything. But I could probably put the picture of him over here. And let's see if I could do this for you guys. Hold on. And a little bit of good morning starshine. Let's see if we can get this for you guys. Give me a second over here. But if you're just tuning in right now, this is sad news. Very sad news. Thank you for the comments also. Alrighty. Debbie Mola there. Yeah. Oh no. Rest in yeah, another one, Debbie. It's sad. That's right. I watched them in Barney. You know, Barney's a little newer, but for me, this was something from I went upstairs, I was telling my wife, I was like, oh no, Bob McGrath passed away. But you know what? He had a nice voice. And you know what? This video, if you go on YouTube, you can see it. His voice, his face, it made me always smile. Let's check it out really quick. If I could get this for you guys.
Sing, sing, sing song. Lord, it's the beginning of a new day.
Man, very sad. Well, thanks for you guys being here right now. And Brett goes, let's see, first time here. Watching Street Gang, how we got the Sesame Street. I grew up with him. I know, it's sad, right? You grew up with these the people that we grew up with. It's so weird to see them just pass away. He was 90 years old, and it makes you think about your life and how short life is. So you know what? This is the season, everybody. I know it's a little bad news, and I'm bringing here this to you, but Christmas is around the corner. You know what we can do? We could be kind to one another and just try to be as good as we can as people. Life will take us different ways, but you know what? It's things like this that make you really think about stuff. And you know what? This man always put a smile on my face. And when you have those things, those are great memories. And it's things like this that'll make you feel like a little kid again, because we're always looking for the fountain of youth somewhere, some way. But Bob McGrath, thank you for the good you did. And look how lovable and friendly he looks over here. You know, look at that. Cool. Here's a more recent record that he did later on. Bob McGrath, Sing Me a Story, right there. It's pretty cool. That was that was nominated for the 7th Annual Independent Music Awards for Children's Album of the Year. He had a long career, also in television too, believe it or not. See, we go over here. I mean, look at his track record right here. He had 1960 to 1964. He did a sing along with Mitch. He was a singer. Then in 1966, he was on that show To Tell the Truth. 67, the year I was born, I've Got a Secret for one episode. And in 1969, he joined Sesame Street. Yeah, that's till 2016. That's a long run. A real long run, huh, everybody? Yeah. And let me see what we got over here. Some little stories. All right. Yeah. So he was in Sesame Street from 1969 to 2016. 1978, he did the show Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, which is one of his favorite shows. And then in 85, he did Sesame Street Presents Follow That Bird. And then he did in 96, Elmo Saves Christmas. 99, he was in The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. Did a lot of stuff. Very cool. There's a documentary about him. He's also, you could see him, I Am Big Bird, which was pretty interesting. I did see that one. And he was in 2019 Sesame Street's 50th anniversary celebration. And the last, playing himself in 2021 Street Gang, How We Got to Sesame Street. Played himself. Another documentary, if you want to check that out. Let's see over here some of the comments right here. Ziyaman, Follow That Bird is a classic too. Thank you for being here. And if it's your first time here, please, if you love classic rock and roll and stories of yesterday and the music you love, subscribe. Appreciate your comments also over here. Okay. And let's see some of the other ones over here. Oh, Carly. I should probably also say that I remember seeing him in Madison, Wisconsin back in the 1990s. Oh, wow. Wow. Did you get to meet him? Get an autograph? That's pretty cool. Very cool. All righty. Well, this is really, really sad. Really sad. David Hill. Now he and Emmanuel get to be together. Yeah. This is pretty let's see over here. Pull up your count. Keep Christmas with You. It's a bona fide classic. Rest in peace, Bob. Keep Christmas with You. Yeah. Let's see if we could find that for you. If I could get that up here for you really quick. Thank you for your comments.
Keep Christmas with you all through the year.
Oh yeah, that is a classic. Thank you for pulling that one up for us. I would play more of it, but the problem is the YouTube police come after us. But thank you very much, and that's a great one. Thank you for that comment, and I'm going to end the show with that as well. Oh, you just saw him on stage, Carly. No, I just saw him on stage. Oh, look, Tickle Pink. I remember that. Yeah, Follow That Bird is a classic too. It is. So cool. It puts a smile on your face. I mean, this gentleman has passed away, but look at all the good he's done from when we were all little kids. It's a beautiful thing, right? So cool. Come on, look at this. I'm pulling this up for you guys.
Merry Christmas, bird.
Well, you know what, everybody? On that note, let me say Merry Christmas to everybody if we don't get the chance to say it right now, in the future, or whatever. If your first time here, you might not come back, but Merry Christmas. And thanks for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate everybody here. And you know what? You guys are great. And sorry for the loss. Bob McGrath. I mean, he'll be missed. And to his fans and to his family and friends, our condolence. He was a great man. Thank you for the memories, my friend. Bob McGrath passed away at the age of 90.
The goodness of loving, the gladness of living.
Everybody, I'm Stefan. You guys are beautiful. Thank you for being here. Make sure you click on the box that pops up over here when this ends and check out some other episodes. There's something for everybody here. If you're into music from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and 90s, from mellow rock to hard rock, we have it all. We interview your favorite celebrities. It is the ultimate intimate conversation with your favorite artists. But also, I'm here to bring news whenever it hits my desk to bring it to you. Until then, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being you. Subscribe. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that bell to be reminded so you don't miss any other episodes. Until then, everybody, remember who loves you, baby. We do. All right, everybody. We're out of here. Love you. Bye-bye.